I probably shouldn't be putting this on the internet for obvious reasons, but I feel betrayed and pretty bummed out and sad. And I was hoping to get the bros' opinions. I don't have too many friends being focused on the grind, so don't have a lot of people to talk to. This is a follow up to my previous video where I spoke about the breakup that I went through a month ago. But anyway, she turned 30, and yeah, overnight, she wanted to break up. I talk about it in the other video. And she wanted a month of space because she wanted to think about it and so on and so on. And I genuinely believed that she wanted space. I believed her fully, unquestioningly, because I wanted it to be true. I wanted there to be hope or, chance for things to work out between us. We spent 3 years together, man. Yeah, I hoped it would be worth something because time is valuable. So, to my better judgment, um, I just listened and took it at face value. And then today it was about a month since that breakup that happened a month ago, and I followed up because it's like it's been a month, and she basically told me that it's better if we continue the time apart and figure out life and meet new people. So then I asked her the question that I so then I asked her the question that I wanted, the question that had been on my mind, I guess, because I reflected in this time apart, and I was like, her behavior is too sudden. When you spend 3 years with someone, you don't just forget about them overnight. You can't be a cold, heartless bitch just like that. Like, they don't fucking exist anymore. They fucking are no one to you, okay? So I thought about that kind of behavior, and I was like, the only way you can, you know, do something like that is if you have someone else lined up. And I feel like she was lying to me because she says that she didn't meet anyone during the break, but there is someone who asked her out who she wants to say yes to. But because I'm thinking, I guess, in a more rational frame of mind, I think this was all a lie. I think this whole breakup, all this shit, she had met this guy at some point in the past 3 months. And in that time, the relationship had been going a bit south and stuff. But when this breakup happened, I actually think that she hasn't been honest with me, that she has been spending time with this guy because she's been very distant in like the week or so leading up to the breakup and not her normal self. And when I got that like message and shit, it was just like a shock to my system. So I started to think that maybe she found someone else. And that hurts the most because I feel betrayed. And she's so non confrontational and she can just lie about it. And I can't prove or disprove anything. So I'm going by the word of a woman who I guess I used to know. And it really hurts, guys. Like, it fucking, yeah. Oh, it feels like a kick in the balls, man. Because before I met her, I didn't believe in, you know, the white picket fence and marriage and all of that stuff. And towards the later part of the relationship, I shifted my perspective into maybe I should build something together with one woman and like build a life together and all of these things. And I did something I never thought I would. I actually went out and I got an engagement ring that's now sitting in my room. Feels surreal, man. Because I thought that, maybe, yeah, maybe I could have that sort of a life. And I know it's stupid to think these things because the reality is, can't really trust women. I guess that's my question to you guys. If you watch the previous video and like this one, let me know if you've experienced this from like a girl who you spent at least a year or two with. You guys basically almost live together, like your lives are intertwined, and then she breaks up with you and you aren't over it. You're not on the dating apps. Like, you don't want to find anyone because you just don't feel the need for like another woman. You like kind of distraught and sad and shit. Like, you just don't want it. Okay. And then you in this state, but she cuts you off completely. She's cold, she's disinterested, and she dismisses you like you an invisible motherfucker. Okay. And yeah, if that's happened to you and she wanted space, like, let me know what the space actually meant. Like, when she came back from the space, what did she tell you? What were her exact words, like word for word? Did she find someone new, and did she lie to you about the space and then you found out that she had someone? I guess what I'm trying to determine is what is the possibility that she is actually lying to me? Like, what do you guys think? Can I believe this or not? She doesn't seem like the kind of girl to do shit like that. But at the same time, her behavior over the past month was crazy, man. It was so cold. It was brutal, and I don't know what to believe. But my heart of hearts is saying that she probably cheated on me, man. Like, she met this dude, and yeah, she must have met him a few months ago. I don't want to be paranoid or think myself into a coma, but like, if you've experienced something similar and like you've been dating a girl and stuff for a while, like, how did it play out after a month of space? Like, tell me your full story and what you were feeling and like how you fucking dealt with it. And if you did get betrayed, how do you deal with that betrayal? How do you move forward in a positive way? How do you fucking cope when you feel like shit and you just don't want to, yeah, you don't want to be around, man, because it's too much. It's shocking, and you allowed yourself to care when you normally don't care. Like, you don't give a fuck. But the time you actually allow yourself to give a fuck, shit like this happens, and you feel betrayed and devastated. And what did you do to move on? Like, from that last video, I'm still motivated. Like, I'm still gonna do everything I said in that video. But I can't deny that the feeling of betrayal is 1,000 times worse than the feeling of someone leaving you, man. Like, as a bro, that feeling of betrayal is like deep seated. And I sort of get it. Like, I'm 30 years old, and sure, I have a degree, actually, too. I'm a doctor and shit, but I don't use that stuff. Like, I put aside money to just work on my goal of being an entrepreneur and making AI based content. Like, I don't want a job. I fucking don't want a job. So right now, like, I don't have much to offer, not gonna lie to you. Like, fucking personality, heights, and some looks and shit, maybe, but financially and stability, I gotta be real, dude. Like, I'm just starting. Like, this is step one, growing my AI platform and shit like that. Like, I'm not where I need to be, but a part of me thinks that she possibly, I mean, my close bro told me that, yeah, like, fuck, she's 30, the clock's ticking down, she needs to find someone soon, blah blah blah, and like, you are like a high risk. You don't know when your YouTube is gonna take off. You don't know when anything's gonna take off. You're playing a gamble with your life. You're not going the conventional path. So she's probably thinking, her time. is limited and stuff. So she needs to find maybe an older guy who has the shit that I currently don't have, and that kind of hits hard, like because it speaks of the nature of women. Like you think you know someone, like you think you know the woman by your side, like you think you know her, you think you spend time together, you think it means something to her. It doesn't. the the hardest thing of this was just the overnight transition. I i i just can't understand it, man. We spent 3 years together. Like, how can you be so cold to someone who you shared a life with? How can you just cut them off from your life completely and just not give a flying fuck and already be going on a date with someone else? Uh, Guys, like, how? Like, fuck. How do you do that? Genuinely, like, how can you do that? And that's why I think that maybe she's actually been with this guy for some time. I don't know. They met and yeah, she was just waiting to jump to greener pastures because that behavior shift doesn't make sense. This has been hard for me. Like, I've been trying to channel it into the gym and work, but I spend time every day fucking grieving. You know, she hasn't left my mind as yet. It's still fresh. I can't even see myself on a date with another girl. Like, leave alone even meeting someone. Like, I just don't want to. I'm not over it. I'm not processed anything. And it's like, how's she done with this shit? Like, how is she done? And I am fucked, man. So fucked. I don't want a normal people life. Like, I can't. I just don't. I don't want that. I want more for this life. I want to achieve something worth living for. And I genuinely meant building a future with her. You know, whatever she wanted, I would give to her. I'd build the dream piece by piece. I would work hard. As long as it took, I would do whatever it took to make it all happen. She would want not, need not. She would, entire life would be sorted out. She'd need to do, fucking enjoy life and have a great experience of this reality. But I guess those are just words when you when you're starting out, man. When you don't have anything monetized and you're just grinding it out and nobody knows you and no one gives a fuck. So there's nothing to validify your statements. I feel betrayed and broken, man, because I opened up. You know, I chose to give a fuck. I chose to believe that there's more to women, that you can trust some of them. But I'm jaded. Like, I'm so fucking jaded. She met my whole family, man. I met her whole family. Like, our lives were together. She basically lived at my house. She's no stranger. It's not like casual dating. It was a serious relationship. And she doesn't even have the honesty to just come up straight and, like, tell me that she fucked it up and so on. Like, it's not because I'm a simple. I want to get back. I just want to know for my own conscious mind, because it's going to be far easier to just let go if I know the part of reality that actually happened. I want to know, but I don't. And I'm hoping you guys can educate me. Like, literally tell me your story and tell me what you think about my situation and what's the best course of action next. I am pretty bummed out. This has detracted me from my purpose of making my content with my AI influencer and getting jacked, rich, and successful. I've actually been really good at my shit, dude. I've been eating the chicken breast and rice, been going to gym, I've been sticking to my routine. I've been a machine, but I feel uncentered, and I need to know. And she won't ever tell me the truth. So the best I can do is get some hypotheses from you guys. Yeah, man. Let me know what you think. I'm just gonna go Yeah. Just gonna